These are my parents today, Maria and Edward, both retired and now living in Queens, New York. They have had a long life and worked hard all their lives for whatever they had. They raised 3 children who are married with their own children, giving them 9 grandchildren. However, our family story today is much different from when and where it all began. My parents are from a small town in Austria called Reinersdorf. They married in 1952, and a few years later I was born. Because there wasn't much opportunity in this rural community beyond farming, my parents decided to emigrate to make a better life for their family. Their first choice was the United States, but the quota for Austrians was already filled, so they were denied a visa. They applied to Canada and were accepted. On a warm spring day in May 1957, we landed in Toronto. As my father often tells me, we came with $100 cash, some clothes, 3 knives, 3 forks, 3 spoons, and 2 feathered comforters in 2 suitcases. Our lodging was a furnished room with a kitchenette, for which my father paid $10 a week. This was our home for 3.5 years. To pay for rent and put food on the table, my father found work as a roofer, earning $1.50 an hour. My mother worked as a cleaning woman for $1 an hour. While they worked, I attended nursery school in a local convent. There were many days I cried as I did not speak the language, and I was so happy seeing my parents at the end of the school day. I can just imagine my parents' own difficulty and frustration in communicating in this new country. In January of 1961, we were able to gain entry to the United States. With the better standard of living in New York City and through hard work, our family grew and prospered. The first few years in a new land are always difficult. However, my experience has given me a true understanding of the challenges faced by new immigrants to our great nation, who work tirelessly to pay the rent and put food on the table. As it was with my parents, today's immigrants want nothing more than to give their children a better life.